Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about the digestion in grass-eating animals. Okay, previous day we learned about how the digestion occur inside human body or others animals body and who intake the food, and next today we will discuss the grass-eating animals digestion, that is cow, buffaloes, any type of cattle. Okay, digestion in grass-eating animals. So we take the food and not direct the plant. Okay, we intake the food in some process, that by the some process we can cook the food and then we intake the food. So digestion is occurs in our body very simply. But in the case of the plant based, because plant contains cellulose and the cellulose cannot digest easily in the animal's body. So there is some special structure present in the grass eating animal's body which helps them to digest their plant based food. Okay. Have you observed cow, buffaloes and other grass eating animals chewing continually even when they are not eating? Obviously when you have seen any type of cow, when they take rest their mouth is continuously chewing any food, because when they intake the food they just swallow, grab it, and after some times they return that food into their mouth and start to chewing very slowly, okay, for the digestion. This is the process of the digestion in the grass eating animals. So have you observed cow, buffaloes and the other grass eating animals chewing continuously even when they are not in eating? Actually they quickly swallow the grass and store quickly in the part of the stomach, it is called rumen. So there is a special part are present in the stomach of the grass eating animal, that's called rumen, okay, and it helps to store their food. They just swallow the food very quickly and stored into the rumen, and after some time that food return into their mouth and they start to digest it. Okay. Have you observed cow, buffalo, other grass eating animals chewing continuously even when they are not eating? Actually they quickly swallow the grass and stored in a part of the stomach is called rumen. Okay. So there is a special structure are present with their stomach, it is called rumen. Rumen are present in the grass eating animals. Food gets partially digested are called card. So in the what is card? In the rumen food gets partially digested, that is called card. Okay. So what is card? In grass eating animals, body partially digested food are present in rumen, that is called card. Okay. So in the grass eating animals body or the partially digested food that present in the rumens of the grass eating animals, that is called card. Okay. Card means partially, just when they first digest their food and stored into the rumen, there is also some digestive juices are also present, they helps to digest the food partially. Okay. That is called card. But later the card returns to the mouth in the small lumps and the animals chews it. This process is called rumination. So what is rumination? First they intake the food and store into the rumen. After some time the partially digested food return to the mouth of the grass eating animals and they start to chewing that food. That is called rumination. So what is rumination? The process by which the grass eating animals chew the partially digested food. Okay. Rumination. The process by which grass eating animals the partially digested food or the card, you can also say that chew the cud or partially digested food is called rumination. It is just nothing but it is a name of the process, rumination. Rumens are present only in the grass eating animals. Yes, Saptarshi. Okay, rumination, the process by which grass eating animals chew the cud is called rumination. The grass is rich in cellulose, a type of carbohydrates. In ruminants like cattle, deer and bacteria present in the rumen helps in digestion of cellulose. Many animals include humans and cannot digest cellulose. So, animal's body cannot directly digest the cellulose. Cellulose is one type of carbohydrate, just like the glucose. Glucose is one type of carbohydrates. Cellulose is also just like one type of carbohydrate that specially is present in the plant's body. Okay, and we humans and some other animals who are heterotrophic, they cannot intake the direct plant-based product. We either cook that food or either we take the animal's body. They are which are depend on the plants. Okay, so that's the way we intake our food. But the herbivorous animals, they intake the plants based product directly. They live on the plant, so that's why they need the rumen or special type of structure that helps in the digestion of the cellulose, because in the rumen there is some bacteria present which helps to digestion of the cellulose. We cannot intake, we never intake the plant based product directly. So, we have eat the raw plants? No, never. We cooked our food, so that's why cellulose also digested. When we cook the food, they break down into small substances. So, we do not need any type of rumens, but the herbivorous animals need rumens because there is some bacteria present and they intake the direct plant-based food that this bacteria helps to digest the cellulose. Okay? So, that's why rumens present only in the grass-eating animals. So, why rumens are important for the grass-eating animals? Why does rumen are present only in the grass-eating animals? This is the answer, okay? Because there is some helpful bacteria are present which helps in the digestion of the cellulose, okay? And animals like horses, rabbit have a large sac-like structure called caecum between the esophagus and small intestine. The cellulose of the food is digested here by the action of certain bacteria which are not present in the humans. Horse, rabbits, they are also one type of animals. They also intake the plants-based food, but they do not have rumen. They have caecum in the place of the rumen. Okay, caecum also just same like the rumen helps in the digestion of the cellulose because some bacteria are present also in the caecum. Okay, so cattle means cow, buffaloes. Okay, cattle, deer contains rumen. Okay. And horses, rabbit, they contain caecum. Okay, these are present. Sac means sac-like structure. Bag. Sac means bag. Okay, bag-like structure. So far you have learnt about animals which possesses the digestive system, but there are small organisms which do not have a mouth and a digestive system. How do they acquire and digest food? In the section below learn another. So we have total digestive system that is made up of some digestive glands and digestive organs in human body and other plants who are heterotrophic. In the place of the plant-based product animals, they have rumen, the special structure. But what about the microorganisms who are very small in their structure? So how do they digest their food? Just like amoeba, some viruses, some bacteria, they are small microorganisms. They also intake their food. We intake the large amount of food, they also intake the microscopic food, but digestion also occurs in their body. Okay, so how they digest their food? Okay, amoeba is a microscopic single-celled organism found in the pond water. Amoeba, they are very small jelly-like structure and they are aquatic animals. Amoeba has a cell membrane, a rounded dense nucleus and small bubble-like vacuoles are present. Very small microscopic body where there is no sufficient place for the all types of cell organelles, different types of organs, tissue, nothing, just one cell present. Our body is made up of different cells, cell form tissue, tissue form organ, organ form organ system, and each organ system perform the specific functions. But in the case of the amoeba, only one cell present and one cell control all the activities in their body, digestion, excretion, respiration, anything. Okay. So, in the amoeba's body, just there is nothing present, just one nucleus is present. Nucleus is obviously much present because it helps in the control of different activities of the cells at the nucleus present, and some vacuoles are present in the amoeban body. Okay, jelly-like cytoplasm. Cytoplasm, vacuole and nucleus are present in the amoeban body. So, how does the amoeba intake their food? There is some extended part come out from their body when they feel there is food is present. They have some sensitive pigments or they have some sensitive parts in their body that can feel there is some food is present or some microscopic organism is present. Then they extend their pseudopodia, capture the food and again contract and relax their pseudopodia. Okay. So, amoeba is a microscopic single-celled organism formed in the pond water. Amoeba has a cell membrane, a round and nucleus and small bubble-like vacuoles in the cytoplasm. Amoeba constantly changes its shape and position. It pushes out one or more finger-like projection is called pseudopodia or false feet. Movement and capture the food. Amoeba feeds on some microscopic organism. Obviously, they are microscopic organism, so they also intake the microscopic food. When it senses food, it pushes out pseudopodia around the food particles and engulfs it. The food becomes trapped in a food vacuole. Okay. So, when food is present, the amoeba can change its shape. Okay. They extend their pseudopodia. Just this type of structure will be formed in their body and food get inside that and captured by the pseudopodia. Okay. And when they engulf their food, they again return their original shape. Okay. They contracts their pseudopodia. And they again and food are present and food enter inside the food vacuole. Okay. And the digestive gland, digestive organ that helps in our body and there is some digestive juices are also present in the vacuoles of the amoeban body. Okay. So, the digestive juice helps in the digestion of the microscopic organism and after that it digests the food and absorb the nutrients from there for their growth and development. Okay. The undigested food residue of the food is expelled outside by the vacuole. So, their vacuoles are also act like the mouth, their vacuoles are also act like their anus. Okay. The intake of food also occurs by the food vacuole and the digestion occurs also food vacuole and the excretion also occurs by the food vacuole. Okay. So, total only one cell are present. So, that is why they control the intake of the food and excretion of the food by the help of the food vacuoles. The basic process of digestion, food and release energy is the same in all animals. In later chapter you learn about the transport of food absorbed by intestine and various parts of their body. Okay. So, sometimes diarrhea. What is diarrhea? Sometimes you may have experienced the need of pass water stool frequently. This condition is called diarrhea. Sometimes there is you have intake the overeating sometimes causes of diarrhea because your body cannot digest the large amount of food. Sometimes food poisons also occurs. If food gets spoiled, you don't know about that, but you intake that food, then your some stool occurs with water, that is loose motion, you can also say that. So, that is diarrhea. It may be caused by an infection, food poisoning or indigestion. It is very common in India, particularly among the children. Under such condition it can be fatal. This is because of the excessive loss of water and salts from the body. So, not only the stool get out from your body, in the diarrhea the salt minerals that is important for your body, that gives energy to your body, they are also get out of your body. So, you will become weak day by day. Diarrhea should not be neglected. Even before a doctor is consulted, the patient should be given plenty of boiled and cooled water with a pinch of salt and sugar dissolved in it. That is called oral rehydration solution. So, what is the full form of ORS? ORS means oral rehydration solution. Okay, ORS. So, when you have diarrhea, your pressure, blood pressure is also getting low, you have some saline water, some oral solution, that is called oral rehydration. Hydration mean water, because through the diarrhea the water and salt goes outside of your body. So, rehydrate, the replacement of the water and salt by this solution. So, that is called oral rehydration solution. Okay. So, today we learn about the ruminating stomach, how the grass eating animals digest their food through the rumination, the process of the rumination, and how does this process rumination occurs, why the rumens are present only inside the body of the grass eating animals, because some bacteria is also present and the plant based product cellulose cannot direct digested by the animals. So, that is why rumens are present. Rumen contains some useful bacteria. This bacteria helps in the digestion of the plant based product. Okay. And how does the microscopic animals intake their food and digest their food? The microscopic animal like amoeba intake their food by the help of the pseudopodia or false feet, because they are irregular in shape and they can change their shape, and after the intake of the food they replace their own shape and the food get inside the food vacuole. Food vacuole contains some digestive juices that helps in the digestion of the food. Okay. So, up to this for today. Next day we will discuss about the exercise of this chapter. Okay. Thank you very much everyone. Stay safe on your home. Thank you so much. SAC means ma'am is 11:20. Yes. Bye bye.